And what do you mean by the word reach?
Well, reach. If we don't know Donald Trump himself, we have ways to reach him, and it's just a term I'm using. In other words, we would use Jimmy Roselli or Jimmy Roselli's brother-in-law, or Bobby Sasso, who controls 282 Union in New York, and Donald Trump obviously does a lot of construction, and if Bobby Sasso, the president of 282, the Teamsters, who is with our family, would reach Donald Trump and tell him that we were interested in a meeting with him. When I say we, I don't mean me or John Gotti. I don't know if Trump would meet us, but it would open the door for a meeting with Snipes' manager or Damiani's manager or whoever we put in front of this thing to make it look legitimate. After a while, myself and John Gotti and people like us would probably take a back seat to somebody who's a little bit cleaner.
My last question is, some people might ask, what difference does it make if organized crime owns a piece of a boxer? But isn't it true that organized crime, even when involved in a legitimate business, tries to cheat, take advantage, to cut corners? Does it make a difference if the mob owns a piece of the boxer?
Well, again, we do have that habit of cheating a little bit, and if we have this, we use it as contacts in not only boxing, but a lot of other areas that we look at. We look past just strictly to boxing. When we meet, whether it be officials of state or a person like Trump, the conversations might start to drift from boxing into construction or whatever we felt we could do. If somebody went to John and said that he wanted to buy a condo in Trump Tower, and we were talking to him about boxing, I'm sure that a week later or a month later, the conversation would start to change into buying that condo or doing the sheetrock in one of the buildings that he's doing, or the plumbing or the electrical, and this is what we've done in the past in a lot of industries fairly well. We walked away from the boxing, but again, as it started to build money-wise and power base-wise, we would get back into it for a host of different reasons.